Jeremy in Whitewater, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm. Hi, can you hear me?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
Very well also.
I just want to say I really enjoyed the show. When I was kind of coming to terms with the fact that I was an atheist, your show kind of really helped with me being truthful to myself, so I appreciate that.
Oh, great. Thanks for watching.
We're thrilled to hear that.
The thing I wanted to talk about was I kind of grew up in a religious household a little bit, and so I saw a lot of rationalization of Old Testament things and things that don't make sense all the time, and I don't really understand why people feel the need to do it, but I think it comes from fear more than anything. But
to do what exactly? To do the rationalizations? To do what exactly? The rationalizations?
The rationalization, like when you talk about why people don't give all their money away because Jesus said so.
Oh, right. Yes.
Or why people don't stone their children out at the front of town or whatever. You know, a lot of religious people will rationalize it, including my family, and I think it has to do with they're brought up with it and they feel like they can't be wrong about it, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, well, people feel like religion is the source of all morality sometimes, but religion is so full of obviously horrible stuff that they have to talk about how, well, you know, he didn't really mean that, or it didn't apply to everybody.
I call it apologetics aerobics.
Yeah, or in the case of giving away all your money, you know, not horrible, but inconvenient.
Right. So yeah, there's a lot of rationalization. There's a lot of bending over backwards to try to justify something. You know, often I get you know, just this completely made up stuff, or somebody will just give up and say, I don't understand it. You know, I'm just a finite being. It's a mystery, right? I cannot understand God's ways, and so it's entertaining for a while, this sort of dialogue, I guess, because you get to see people go through these gyrations, do this aerobics. But at some point, with some people, you may not get very far with that, or you might get stuck.
Well, the really scary thing is, like I said, my family's religious. My father, he rationalizes, like, you know, the example I'm bringing up, but. My stepmother and her family, they don't even rationalize it. They accept it as, oh, that's what God wants, and that really scares me.
Shut off the brain, right? Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, so they do think you should stone your children?
They say that was right. That was, you know, and it scares me to death.
I think you're lucky you're still here then.
You know, and there are those people. It's just terrifying, though.
Yes, there are. There are.
Did you just never do anything that the Bible would call for stoning for? Because I seem to remember that they're pretty strict.
Right.
Well, you know, the thing is, they say that it is a justification in a sense. They say that the people that got stoned, the kids that got stoned, they deserved it. But
okay.
You know, of course, they don't stone. Well, they didn't stone me, but
why not?
You know. I don't know. Maybe
you should ask them.
It's a pretty horrible way to die. So
yeah,
you know.
Although it can be played for a lot of comedy if you're Monty Python.
Right.
You know, and now my girlfriend and I, you know, I'm a Pastafarian and she's a Thor worshiper. You know, and we have fun with that. You know.
Okay, good for you.
The original Thor or the one from Avengers? Because that guy's pretty cool.
Well, you know, she picked Thor just because it's easier to say than flying spaghetti monster. She likes that.
Okay.
Very easy. But anyway, guys,
Doesn't roll
thank
off
you
the tongue.
very much for everything you do. I really appreciate it.
All right, Jeremy.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.